It's 1942. The Canadian military has identified me as having talents that are suited to the clandestine war effort.
They send me to Camp X, a 275-acre training camp on the shore of Lake Ontario, only 50 kilometers across from the United States.
Only a sign greets me as I enter and proceed down the gravel driveway. We stop at the guardhouse momentarily as they check my papers.
To my right sits the large, long communications building. Just out of eyesight, women and men work at teletype machines, creating kilometers of coded and uncoded messages.
Security is paramount. Only first names are used in communications building. You don't tell anyone what your job is and you don't ask.
To my left is the Commandant's quarters. With my rank, I'll never see the inside of that building.
Huge rhombic antennae loom in the field to the south, communicating with London and New York via Morse code.
The public have been told they belong to the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation, extending service for local customers.
Further forward on my left I see a large shed. 7 feet up beyond the height of prying eyes, windows ring the building.
The shed actually houses Hydra, a 15 MHz shortwave transmitter receiver that's connected to the array of antennae outside.
As we drive past, Hydra's floor-to-ceiling doors open, and a large piece of machinery is wheeled out, headed to a well-equipped repair shop.
My attention is drawn to the right, where men are jumping from a tall platform to the ground far below. Parachute training. I'll be climbing the jump tower soon enough.
My vehicle finally stops in front of a building I'll become very familiar with, a lecture hall.
I'll study in the classroom, taking instruction from the blackboard. The library will supply me with all manner of books on spying, both fictional and factual.
A room here houses the uniforms, regalia, currency, and weaponry of the Axis forces. I'll memorize them all.
I walk past a series of rooms where agents rehearse special operations.
Bang!
I will be one of them soon enough.
After an introductory briefing in the lecture hall, I'm led out behind to 2 large H-shaped buildings.
These are the barracks, where I'll be eating and sleeping with my fellow agents in training, as well as officers, NCOs, and other personnel.
To the south, through the 2 buildings, the sun is setting on Lake Ontario. The unobstructed view from here is beautiful.
Detonation from mortar training rocks the ground in the near distance. More follow. Back in my bunk, I lie in a bed that's not my own. I miss my family.
An alarm wakes us at 0300, night assault training. I crawl silently from the cold water of Lake Ontario and across the rough, wet ground.
It seems impossible now, but I'll get used to this. And climbing ropes with a heavy pack on. And underwater explosives training. I'll know every acre of this camp.
I'm trained to remember countless tiny details for missions, yet forget any details about Camp X. The training seems to both last forever and rush past.
I'm sent on my first mission, accompanied by several fellow agents. We smile nervously at each other in the plane. Was our training enough?
It must have been, for me at least. The war's over and I'm home alive, unlike a disturbingly high number of my friends.
I read in the newspaper that the camp is turned over to the Canadian Corps of Signals and renamed the Oshawa Wireless Station.
By the early 1970s, Camp X is gone. Bulldozed into the lake after being decommissioned. I walk past the empty site, trying desperately to recall forgotten details.
In the mid-1980s, just 17 of Camp X's original 275 acres are preserved as Intrepid Park. I attend the ceremony where a monument is raised honoring our fallen allies.
I leave through an industrial area
Of what is now called Whitby.
I close my eyes.
Remembering a sun
Setting on a lake.
In a time that
no
no longer
longer
seems
seems
real.
real.